Hi guys.
Are we live yet?
Yeah, we're live. We're up. Well, kind of. We're up, but it hasn't popped up on YouTube yet. But it'll pop up on YouTube here real quick, I'm sure. There. See, we're live.
Well, what time is it? Hey, 4 minutes late. We're not doing bad.
Only 4.
Hey guys.
That's okay. I notified them already.
Welcome to
I
Trains.
beat you to it.
Welcome to Trains and Tech and Trains. Tonight is just going to be a BS session. I'm just kicking back. It's been a long week, I'm pretty sure, for both.
Yeah.
Um,
I should turn that around so it's on the other side of that. Instead of having to cross over back, it should be on that side. I got a new toy.
That's what we're going to talk about today. Let's see. Oh, we need to switch these two around here real quick. Can I do this?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh no, I ran away.
Can I switch these things?
I'll just look over there when I need to talk to them over there.
There we go.
Magic.
So let's see. How's everyone doing tonight? We have in the house Chuck. Good evening, sir. From Keystone State, huh? Awesome. I didn't know Pennsylvania was a Keystone State.
Yeah. That's why the Pennsylvania Railroad's logo is a keystone.
Gotcha. Duh.
Yay! My name's on. I don't understand things. Yay! But yeah, Commonwealth. That's what they would call all of the states back before they were called states, was Commonwealths, and a lot of the places up that way still call themselves the Commonwealth because it's more proper.
More proper.
Yeah.
So how's the audio tonight, guys?
We got Dave in the house.
Mr. Gatton, good to see you. I made a mistake. I shouldn't have done this.
And there's a couple other people in there too. They're just not chiming in. It says we got 6 watching. I count as 1. So far, I count
last
3
one.
people.
Oh, we got a couple lurkers, but that's all right.
Yeah, a couple lurkers.
That is so cool.
I don't mind lurkers.
No. You know what? Let's see if I can get my camera going, my other camera, to take a good peek at this. The coolest thing about today, especially now since 3D printing's been out for, let's see, I've been 3D printing for over 10 years now. And yeah, it dates because of it.
Sorry, I was laughing at Chuck's question. You mean my big loco? It's at home in my shed, and
it's off my
theoretically bench. I had it all wired up and working, except for the fact that I don't have it wired up and working. I've got a slight technical issue with the battery to battery. I have 2 12-volt batteries that are both rated 12 volts, and I've got good wiring all the way around, but for whatever reason, when I run them in series, I don't get 24 volts out of the ends.
Did you solder your clips and stuff, or did you crimp them, or?
Everything is soldered. So the battery terminal, the battery connections are a soldered end clamped into a standard, aftermarket battery clamp, just the cheap, you can get a pair of them for like $4. Okay. We're just talking lead acid batteries. So I soldered the end and clamped it between the 2 lead, the little pieces on those. I cleaned both the battery terminal and the battery terminal clamp where it mounts to the battery, and then where the wire mounts into that. So that's all been cleaned on all 4 of those. But yeah, I don't know. I got to figure it out. Hopefully I wired it right and didn't just miswire it and blow stuff up. But normally when you blow stuff up, it sparks when you plug it in.
Oh yeah, that magical blue smoke.
Because I did the smart thing, and I used XD90 connectors between the battery and then the power switch. And then I've also got another set of XD90 connectors between the motors and the control panel, so that I can completely remove the body from the batteries and the motor base, so that if I wanted to, I could completely remove the batteries from the motor base and put in different batteries or whatever. And all those connections are all either soldered. The connections onto the connectors are soldered, and then the connections onto the board that I'm using are I soldered the wire and then put it into the board into the connection so that it's solid there. And then the switch is the positive wire is soldered into the switch and then soldered back out of the switch. So there's no cold joints, there's no lack of connection that I can find, and it's just not happy.
I'll take a peek at it for you.
Yeah, I almost thought about throwing it in the truck and bringing it over, but it was 10 minutes. It was 10 minutes to 6 before I'm bright now.
I thought I'd just light up your light.
But yeah, by the time I had it all plugged in and ready and realized what time it was. I had told Sean I was going to be here at 5:45, and it was 5:45 when I was walking out my door. So I didn't really feel like lifting the 100-pound base into the back of the truck, and then lifting the 100 pounds of batteries into the back of the truck, and then trying to cart the cab.
All before 6 o'clock. It's a good thing I put 6:30.
Yeah, it is a good thing you put 6:30. I was looking at my phone right as I was walking up there. I'm like, did he put 6 or 6:30? Because earlier I said 6 or 6:30. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, thankfully he put 6:30.
I knew better this time.
Yeah.
No,
you know, to the comments. I don't remember 3HP's name, but he's here.
Oh, Jerry?
Yeah, Jerry. There you go.
Yeah, hey, Jerry. Good seeing you, sir. Right now I'm actually installing... Okay, this is a brand new computer.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You are running your new one. He's running everything off the computer that he just built. As he gave Izzy the other one.
Yeah. Oh, she's one happy kid too. I can guarantee you, right now she's up there playing on it.
Is she like a kid on Christmas morning?
Oh yeah, she was.
Except for it's not Christmas morning.
You know what's been nice? Like today when I went, I had to get all my materials and stock up again. I actually had hey, Dad, can I help you?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah. She's a good kid. That's why Robert only got a video card. Oh, do I have you? Do you catch that, Robert?
I think he's upstairs. No, he's not. He's back there. Never mind.
Okay, let's see if I can add.
No.
Let's see, phone. Okay, back to the printer.
Yeah.
I think this is cool. This is really cool. It's like I said, printing has been out for a while, but the number 3 is 6 years old, maybe
6 or 7, something like that.
Yeah, I mean it's not really all that old, but if you're thinking about getting into it and you're afraid that
it's old enough that they're cheap, and parts are everywhere.
Go ahead and tell the story on this one. I think this is cool. I think it's really cool.
The wife and I we like to go thrift shopping, and we were at oddly enough, we were at the Salvation Army closest to his house.
Yeah.
So that shows that he doesn't go thrift shopping. You should. You find good deals.
I wish I had more time.
And I'm looking at their glass case where they keep some of their antiques and stuff, just to look and see the oddities that people turn in. And sitting on the counter is a 3D printer. I asked the lady at the register, is it for sale? How much is it? And she's like, it's for sale, but there's not a sticker on it, so I don't know. So I'll have to ask somebody. So she calls up one of the back room guys, and the back room guy comes up and he's like, $75. I'm like, you have a plug where I can test it? And I don't have an SD card that's got the right files and everything loaded to like test it actually printing, but thankfully you can go through and you can check all the movements and heat up the bed, and it had about a foot of filament in it, so I could test to make sure that the filament heated, the hot end heated up, and that the extruder gears were actually working. And And so it worked. It just had a really, really bad kind of growl when it was trying to move. And I'm like, okay, it's probably just a loose plug somewhere. And so I'm like, okay. And this was last night at like 6:30. And so I convinced the wife to let me get it. And I've wanted a smaller printer for printing smaller parts. I know it's not the fastest printer in the world, but again, smaller parts print fast because they don't need a lot of filament. And I'm kicking myself for not bringing it in. I brought I brought the coupler to my big locomotive.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's in the passenger seat of my truck. I may go grab that here in a second if Sean wants to monologue for a little bit.
No.
No. Hey Robert, you want to do me a favor? You want to run outside to my truck, and on the passenger seat, I think there's a knuckle coupler. It's just a black knuckle coupler for like a train car, and it's like the size of your fist. Sitting, it's either on the passenger seat or the center console in my truck. Yeah, I've been wanting a little printer, and I know it's going to be slow, but I've had slow printers before, and like I said, I started off on a CR10.
So it's not going to feel slow to you at all.
Yeah. But so I brought it over and we looked at it, and that growl turned out to be on the lift stepper motor.
Z-axis.
The Z-axis. I'm pardon my French. I don't speak geek. on the Z-axis, one of the pins out of the 6 pins for that stepper motor was not making contact because the pin had popped out of the plug a little bit, and I clicked on it and you clicked on it. We do that at the same time. One of the pins had just popped out, and so we pulled the plug out, popped the little pin back in, and it's just smooth as butter up and down. So I spent about 5 minutes leveling the bed, because who knows who would mess with it, and unleveled it, re-leveled it, anything. So I leveled it, and now we're printing a calibration cube, and
should have done a benchy.
We should have done a bit. Well, I could pop the thing out and you can put a benchy on it. We can print a benchy too.
Just to stir the pot.
Yeah. I need another benchy. I have a white PLA benchy that I printed when I first got my Neptune. It needs a friend.
Yeah, we can do that. We'll do a blue benchy.
Oh. You know the guys that print like the massive benchies?
Mm-hmm.
I need to print one right on scale. I need to print one in like 1.5 inch scale.
On the Pro?
On the, yeah. I need to print it in pieces to assemble it in 1.5 inch scale to turn it into a load.
Dave from I believe it's 3D and 3D&T. It's Dave and Terry. He did a benchy full scale, but he increased the height, so it was like 300, and then he increased the width by 200. And then he increased the depth of it by 100%.
Yeah.
So it totally skewed it, but when you looked at the front, it looked right. Yeah, go ahead.
Just here. Thank you.
You're good. So yeah, and when you look square on it, it looked right.
Mm-hmm.
The moment you started turning it, it just messed.
It just looked weird.
Yeah, it's cool.
But no, so like I printed this coupler. It's really hard to see because it's in black. But I printed this coupler in PETG, and it is literally just a scaled up version of a G-scale coupler, and it's almost the right size. It's too thick right here on this axis, so I need to slim that down a little bit, and then figure out where I need the hole in the shank, and put a hole in the shank.
You shank it?
Yeah, I'm going to shank it. But since it was a 132 scale coupler, the tolerances for scaling up the parts are, I don't know if you guys can see. Where's somewhere, I don't know. Here, let's just do this. I don't know if you guys can see. The tolerances are a little loose on some stuff. So
there's some white, so you can put the white background behind it.
So I need to reprint this piece bigger because I just took and scaled everything up the same size, and the locking pin didn't scale the right size properly, so it's got a lot of there we go. Where is it? Come back out a little bit. There's a lot of play in that locking pin that shouldn't be there. So I got in and took some measurements and rescaled that locking pin, and I wanted to reprint one, but I've been busy printing little animals to give away at the rent fair, so I haven't had time. But having a second printer, I could just really quickly print one of these, over the course of a couple hours, and change that, and not have to worry about having to rerun this entire file. But yeah, so I'm happy that I have a secondary printer now, and yeah,
So,
you can do a lot of stuff by just rescaling.
and the coolest thing about this, now you have a secondary printer. It's $75.
Yeah, it was $75.
When he called me, it's like, if you don't want it, I'll take
it. He didn't say that, but I could hear it in his voice.
Oh, that's a heck of a deal. And now they're coming. When you look at it, you'll be finding them for around anywhere from 50 to.
Yeah, I was gonna say Facebook Marketplace, because my wife does that. She finds a deal and then she looks it up on Facebook Marketplace, and so we were looking it up on our way home, and probably average price for an Ender 3 that is in, the bed's not all messed up on, or it's missing pieces and stuff like that, around our area, about 120, 130 bucks.
Which is now is a little high, but I mean, last year that would have been perfect. That would have been a good deal. 2 years ago, definitely.
But I've seen them as low as $100.
Yeah.
I got a really good deal at 75, but even if they would have said 90, I would have thought about it, but I probably would have still picked it up.
All right, I'll go find the benchy.
Give it a minute. It's almost. I've got. Well, it's working on the top layer or two now, and then Sean's got to find the file and slice it, and I got to throw a card at him that he can't lose.
I think that's the last of my small cards.
I just forgot the hinge pin for the knuckle is a screwdriver bit.
Is that what it calls for? Or is that
no? That's what I put in there because that's what fit. A quarter inch drive screwdriver bit fits perfectly in that hole, and holds fairly nice and firm. I need to print a. Actually, I'm probably not going to print one, because the way this knuckle is it's not like a traditional knuckle where the guts of the coupler head hold itself in place. So if you lose that pin, it stays in place. If it's closed and that pin falls out, the whole coupler assembly just comes out. So that pin needs to be structural. So I'll probably find some quarter-inch round stock to put in there, or I'll find some more. Actually, really cheap screwdriver bits aren't that expensive.
No.
So I'll probably just get some more of those.
Well, if that's fitting, that means that's quarter inch, so quarter 20 rod would work too.
Right, quarter 20 rod would be fine.
I think
or a quarter-inch thread bolt.
Let's see, the 3D print or the 3D benchy is not 3D benchy. It is what, the Jolly Roger, or is it the Jolly Roger?
I don't remember.
Jolly Roger cookie cutter.
There's the original benchy is not called a benchy.
Found it, like three files of it. Let's see, is that it? Should we do a hollow to see how well it works?
That's up to you. What, no supports?
I definitely don't want supports.
Yeah.
Definitely, because the whole idea of this is to benchmark like the arches in the
Right.
doorway and then the windows. So that's your bridging,
Yeah. See how the bridging works?
and you get to see how everything handles it. And when you look at the stack, the top of the stack actually has a hangover on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah.
Whatever you want to mess with it with, I don't care. You're the expert on this stuff. I'm just the guy who acquires too much of it.
I'll never say I'm the extra. I'm knowledgeable. How's that? We'll
Yeah,
keep it
that works. Oh, so what's everybody else working on? We can see what I'm working on. We know what Sean's working on. Everything and anything. Actually, you left it out in the shop, didn't you?
What?
Your newest love child,
I've
the skinny,
got so many.
the skinny,
The skinny.
your 120 millimeter mod.
Oh yes, I did. I did leave that one out in the shop. Hey, Robert.
Hey, Gopher.
You know the new module I just made? That's about like this. It's about that wide. It's that long. You can talk. Yeah. Thank you, son. You are so awesome.
It pays to have kids.
That's why I let him get away with some things.
Yeah. No, I know.
No, Rick made it.
Yeah, Rick's here. Here, take
See you,
this.
sir. Oh, the card.
Yeah, take the card.
Oh, I would say that looks extremely well.
Yeah, I'd say it looks good.
Yeah.
After the initial first layer debacle, where it didn't want to print the second layer on top of the first layer, I'd say it works real nice. Yeah, the bottom, the adhesion's a little iffy on the bottom layers, but that's again because I printed on top of.
Does it have a heck of an elephant's foot? I have a feeling it does.
No, not really. Unless the elephant's foot stuck to the bed and I just pulled the second layer off of it.
Yeah. Ouch. Thank you. Set this here. That way everyone can see the mess.
I would say, ow, that hurts. I would say it turned out pretty good. The X, Y, and Z are nice and sharp. There's not a whole ton of elephant foot on the bottom of it.
The bed needs a little cleaning, but
yeah,
we had it mushed a little.
The first attempt was mushed in a little bit.
Something on the bed.
Yeah. Again, I didn't.
But you know what? All in all, this log come off.
Yeah.
But I mean, it doesn't look like there's a lot of prints on them.
I think they did 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 total prints on the thing.
You can see they dug the bed.
Yeah.
But I know it's still good though. Still usable.
Yeah. No, it's.
All right.
And even if I would have had to buy a new bed sheet for it, $75. What's a new
10.
bed cover cost? Like
maybe
10?
10. Yeah. If not anymore.
So.
And to be honest, I might even have one floating around here. Let's see. We're going to do a 0.2 layer on this one. We could go 2.4 just to see what it would do.
Like I said, it's up to you. You know more about testing these things than I do. Mystery single module number 2.
Oh, did my camera die?
Yes, it did.
It did?
It is no longer on.
Well.
Mystery single modular number 2. Well, it's not a mystery if you tell us what it is. If you tell us you're doing it.
Oh, is this Chuck?
Yeah, we got August in the house. Chuck's always doing weird shit.
Don't mind me.
Don't mind you.
Mind
your P's and Q's.
Over your head, on the other side. Yep.
There you go.
It died.
Your phone died?
It died.
Well, how dare you have a phone that is able to die?
I know.
we were a real production company, we'd both be fired by now.
I know I would be.
You and me both.
See, it's like I'm actually.
You're decent talent. You're at least funny. I'm apparently I'm a shit producer because I didn't make sure the camera had battery.
No, I'm your producer for tonight.
Yeah.
I think the Texas and Trains is.
Oh,
Oops, I didn't want that.
Speaking of which, so you know how this show's been like an every other week show.
You're back.
September 5th, which is a Friday, which would be the next show that we're actually would be doing. So I race. Any of you guys have been around here a little bit know that I race 10th scale RC car outdoor, and the 5th, our RC car club has decided that we're going to start racing on Friday nights instead of our usual Wednesday nights that we had been. So Trains and Tech may continue, it may not, but it won't be on Friday nights. So you guys will have to check out all the much better programming out there in YouTube land on Friday nights at 6.
Well, one thing I noticed, there's not a lot of lives on Thursdays.
Yeah, I can't do Thursdays because wife doesn't work. Wife doesn't work Thursdays, so my Thursdays are we get to go run around and do date night stuff.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, spend enough time out of the house at work. Need to spend time with the wife.
Just for fun, we're gonna do a 2-4 benchy.
Okay. So Chuck's working on a new mystery module.
A hint, come on, just a simple hint. Excuse me, guys.
I'm working on 100,000 projects plus full-time job plus a bunch of other stuff. Sean is working on modules. He's working on new modules.
Finally. This was a request actually by a couple of different clubs, and you'll find this one used more for clubs than home use.
It's a short guy. This is what, a 1/3?
It's 122, so close to a 1/3.
Yeah. Is that would that, so the T junction isn't quite a full even spacing, right?
Right. Well, it's like splitting two 14-inch standard corners.
Okay. Which one do I want? Do I want 243 D?
Should have done the
24 3D Benji?
Yeah, do the 24.
Okay.
I should have done the T-Rex. Hold on, let's see if I can find it.
Oh, this man is gonna be the death of me. I don't know. It's not based on a movie or TV show.
Oh,
wow!
Is it bigger in a bread box?
Not based on a movie or TV show. So, is it landscape or portrait? Well, while I'm at it, I'm going to turn this around.
You know, I think I've been running with my mic off. No, it's not.
Oh, come on. There, now the filming's on the right side. It was driving me nuts. My OCD was killing me. Over there. Go over there. Stay over there.
Oh, where'd you go?
It ran away.
Oh, there it is. Oh, that one's flying. We don't want that one. Now, where'd you
go? No, my Neptune's been tied up the last couple days. My wife and I do Ren fairs here at Sleepy Hollow, And the cool thing to do is you bring something and you trade it with other people that kind of bring cool things. So I've got a bunch of little tiny, like not quite the size of a quarter, but a little bit bigger. Little keychain things. One of them's like a little snail. One of them's a little dinosaur. One of them's a little dinosaur. One of them's a little dragon. Like I said, it's a little. One of them's a little snail. Another one is a little cat, little dog. But just little stuff to.
I can show this.
Little you can, because it is
It's blurred out, and
it's just little kitschy stuff to trade to other people that bring little kitschy stuff. Like last year, I had a bunch of dice sets that I brought, or this spring, I had a bunch of dice sets that I brought, and I'd trade like random dice for random stuff. And I think somebody was giving. I traded like a D20 for a Pokemon card, and some little girl gave me it was like a butterfly ring or something for one of my D6s. And yeah, I have too many hobbies. Hey, Sean, it's not sticking.
It's not sticking?
Nope.
I need to clean the bed. Go ahead and stop it.
Well, it was sticking, but it wasn't sticking. It was trying to. I have the basic outline of Benji. Maybe we just needed to do it again, like we did with the first one.
I just messed up here. Where'd it go? There it is. Let's change cameras. I think I got that one finished.
Hey Chuck, if he prints one of these things, you need to put it in your Jurassic Park scene.
Oh, this?
Yeah, you need to print one of those in that scale in resin.
Let me switch.
You need to print one of those in resin. Send it to Chuck.
You ready for this? It's only going to be for a second. That's bad. Yes, we have totally gone off the rails. We have totally gone off the rails.
Always off the rails. That's what Fridays are for, right? Who needs rails? We're not trains.
That's hot. We should have done something kind of train related for a print, but it'd probably take a couple hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say this bench is going to take an hour and a half, so we're not going to be able to see the completed benchy.
So what I like to do on these older beds, like this one especially, a little rubbing alcohol, and then normally I would pull a bed, but since it's moving, just a little hairspray. That's actually a lot.
Yeah. I remember you telling me about some guy that never pulled the bed when he was hairspraying.
Yeah.
Everything was just sticky.
What I like to do is I'll spray it, and then I'll use alcohol for a couple times, and then I'll spray it. But
yeah, that's what I normally do for my Neptune.
But the other thing about the new printers is I don't even have to do that with with these. It's just pretty much wiped down the bed with alcohol.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have space for one of the bigger ones. But I mean, if I really think about it, one of the non-bed slingers is really the same size as this one is.
Yeah. I know that one is for sure.
Yeah, because the one that Robert has.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it replaced one of these. Check my messenger.
Uh-oh.
What did I do? Yeah. Oh, that's going to be cool. That's going to be cool.
I might have to print off one of those little dinos for...
I'm telling you, you need to resin print one for Chuck and send a couple to him.
Little... Man, I'm even jealous about that. We'll get you some small ones.
I don't think it's pushing. Yeah, I don't think it's running filament through.
Well, it might be squishing the bed. Go ahead and let's go ahead and level it. Where's that piece of paper?
Okay.
Go ahead and home it. Home it, homie.
Home it. Pair. Auto home.
No, it might be
Just hanging up in there.
well, it might be too close to the bed, which
Okay.
happens on occasion.
Oh, so it's not pushing stuff out.
So it's literally blocking itself.
Yeah.
So what we'll do is we'll start fresh here. Go ahead and heat the bed and the nozzle.
All right.
I'm going to do that anyways before you level it.
No temperature. Yeah. Heat PLA. Yeah, that's what I want to do, but it won't let. Right. So then what do I do? It's not giving me a confirm.
Well, let's go ahead and go up. Just see. Click preheat.
That's what I did. I clicked preheat. Then it gives
And
me
then
that screen.
scroll down.
That's all the farther it can go.
Click on this on the nozzle. Okay. Yeah. On the bed.
The last time I got it, I just clicked on it and I just ran it up.
Go ahead and do that too. It's different for me reading it upside down.
Yeah.
Let me switch cameras so you guys can see what we're doing.
Playing with stuff.
Don't want that to show back up. We'll do this.
Okay, so that should be heating. Yeah, the nozzle's at 135, bed's at 54.
And you home it?
Yep, it was already homed. And
Okay.
If you look,
go back to your settings, and then go to, I believe it's either prepare. I think it's prepare.
Yeah, prepare.
And then disable.
Yeah, disable steppers.
Yep.
Oh, right there. Prepares. No.
There's your preheat.
Yeah, there's my preheats. Disable steppers.
No, there we go.
Stuff around.
Oh, that's the. I can hear it.
Is it crunchy?
That's on the bed. That's why you're not pretty.
Okay.
So what we want to do is, oops. See, that's super tight.
Okay.
So you want to be able to pull this back and forth. Oh, right there.
Okay.
That's a little.
I think my problem was I did it without having the stuff preheated.
Yeah.
Like I did it cold.
Oh, yeah,
everything
yeah.
expanded.
Definitely do.
I'm smart.
Definitely heat your bed and make sure your nozzle's hot. Oh, too much. Back off. Keep going. Good half a turn. There you go. Bring it back a little. And you want it to where it just catches the paper, so when I'm pushing it through, it should kind of.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of.
A little more. There you go. Perfect.
And between when he was able to move it and when it just stopped there was literally a 16th of a turn.
Yeah, that was sloppy.
I backed these ones way the hell off.
There we go. We'll call this one Cindy. There we go. We're getting better. That's perfect. All right. Give that one a shot.
Try again. See, this is why I brought it here, so that he can help me figure it out. Because I would have been the guy that got super frustrated and said screw it and threw it up on Facebook and made $20 off of it.
Well, I could have done that too, but I wonder if that's what happened with these guys.
Probably.
Because
No, I wouldn't have resold it. I would have messed with it until I figured it out.
Yeah, I know you would have, but no, I mean, you think about it. Some of these these guys, they try to adjust something and they don't comprehend it,
Right.
and they throw their hands up. I mean, look at this printer; it looks like it's barely used.
Yeah.
And from seeing the gouges, I would say they didn't level the bed properly.
Yeah.
Kind of like somebody else I know. Oh, who else do we have in the shop?
Marky Mark just showed up.
How you doing, sir?
Jessup to troubleshoot some track work on a brand new end scale. Well, you have fun with that, sir.
Oh,
That looks like it'll be a party.
is it a full layout or looking for troubles in the track work?
He said he's helped break in an end scale layout.
No, Jerry's still here.
Yeah, Jerry's still here.
Nothing better to do except for hang out. Hey,
we've got 11 people watching us just kind of bumblefuck around. I was trying to think of a better way to say that, but there's not. There really isn't a better way to say what we're doing.
And this is late night trains and tech, so who knows what's going to happen?
Yeah.
No,
it's not even late night. It's early night because late night was last couple weeks. Haven't seen it yet. Okay. Well, that can sometimes be good and sometimes be bad.
Is this the one you said you're going to donate to the club?
This one? I'm not donating a printer to the club. I thought you said, Mister, I have 15 printers. You could have taken your Ender 3 what happened at Robert's Ender 3?
No, not even close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only have 8 printers.
9,
that's Robert's.
10.
That's Hizzy's.
And how many more do you have in parts?
Oh, parts? 3 more.
See? Point proven.
Oops. Easy Bud.
Yes, that is. Yeah. So I screwed up the leveling. It is working just fine now. And really, 99% of the time, if you have a problem with a print not coming out right, like it's either not sticking to the bed or you get the base layer and it looks weird and then it just turns to a spaghetti mess. 9 times out of 10, if you re-level your bed, that'll solve clean and re-level your bed. That'll solve most of your problems.
Yep. Well, this one here, and do it while it's hot.
Yes, level your bed and clean it while it's hot. Cleaning it while it's hot, the stuff will come off. Leveling it, everything is within tolerance the way it's supposed to be. If it's cold, once it heats up, it'll be too tight.
Yeah, it flexes that bed. It's actually printing. Is it putting down the layer?
Yeah, it's.
Can you read it?
It's put down the second. It's already got the base layer down. Now it's going to the second layer.
Oh, so it covered the words?
Yeah.
Oh, you can kind of read it.
You can almost read it. Yeah, now it's working on third layer. Look at that.
This ain't bad. I think it's.
Yeah.
What I set it at? I think it's 50. Maybe at 50 for speed.
What? Millimeters a second?
Yeah.
I have no idea. It doesn't tell me. That's one thing I really like about the Neptune is it tells you how fast it's going.
The same with all these too on the newer printers. That's
again, if you don't have a 3D printer and you want to get one, these can be found inexpensive. I picked this one up for $75. Had to mess with it just a tiny bit, and it's working great. The slicer software is usually all free, so you don't have to worry about having to pay for that. You can get thousands upon thousands of free files off of Thingiverse, printables, or you can design your own in Tinkercad. Tinkercad is 100% free. Tinkercad is run by the same guys that do Fusion. It is just a very simplified version of Fusion 360. I downloaded Fusion 360 and I signed up for it and I actually paid for it, and I think I can't do it not because I'm not comprehending how to do it. I think I can't do it because the computer that I'm trying to run it on is garbage.
That's yeah, because 3D modeling does take some resources.
Yeah. So
a challenge.
Yeah. Easy Bud's first time here. Well, thanks for showing up.
Welcome.
Yeah, thanks for showing up. Normally we talk something about trains, and tonight it's more tech than trains. But if you have any questions, throw them up. We're fairly knowledgeable about most scales, everything from N to
Now you said 7.5.
7.5 inch gauge. Yes, you could get a great 3D printer for $300 that works just fine. But sometimes finding the little gems that are only $75 and that need a little bit of work, sometimes that's the fun part about it too.
And this one really didn't need any work.
It needed that little plug replaced and the bed cleaned. Or not even replaced. It needed the pin of the plug plugged back in.
Yep. That was it.
Ooh. Yeah, I gotta show you these couple of messages that Chuck sent me. It's not photos, but it's descriptive. But it's.
I don't know, man. I'm not that kind of guy.
Well, I'm not going to show you then because I don't want Chuck pissed off at me.
Okay. Okay, not publicly. So let's spill the beans. No.
Let the guys hear. Let the 12 people that are watching the show, 11 people. Disney movie. Pork and beans.
Who's what? Pork and beans.
That's having a friend that's got a 3D printer is great and all, until your friend with a 3D printer is printing something and then you need something printed and then he forgets to print what you needed to print because it's in his print log, and they just never get around to it. So then you do end up buying your own.
I knew I'd get you into it.
You didn't have to get. I didn't ask you to print me stuff.
No. There's one thing I do need to print for you.
The whole insole of that car.
The end of the car.
Yeah, which is somewhere around here. I don't even know where
that's right. It's in a safe spot. Okay. After what happened to mine.
Hey, I've still got a couple locomotives for you that I need to go through and figure out why they're not running. So it's all good. It is what it is. It's good to have friends that are good in multiple specialties.
Yeah.
If I need something 3D printed that I don't know how to design, I bring it to him and I wait 6 months. If he needs a locomotive worked on that he doesn't have time to or want to work on because he's busy doing other stuff,
I can wait 6 months.
He brings it to me and waits a year and a half.
You triple it up.
But yeah, no, it's I've got that little LGB stains, the little white one that I got to work on for you. And then I've got that Santa Fe N scale one that I need to look at.
I think it's the gears.
Something's wrong with it.
Oh no, that Santa Fe?
Yeah, it's a little Santa Fe E unit. Remember, because we thought that the trucks were backwards because the front steps look like they should sit on the trucks one way, but the truck is the other way. And it might just have the wrong truck put underneath of it. I don't know. I'll find that out when I find that out.
That's looking good.
Yeah, no, it's going good.
I think, it's only that wire. I bet you 10 to 1 it was that wire is why they got rid of it.
Yeah. Which, I mean, if they were jostling around or moving it a little bit or had a kid mess with it, just grabbed it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Or, and the wire we're talking about is that wire right there. One of the pins on that 6-pin wire was pulled out and not making connection with the motor, so it was a little growly. And I saw that, and we pulled the plug out, put the pin, just seated it back into the hole and plugged it back in, and it works great. And, that wire it's not in the hardest of places to catch, But it's also because of the way this printer is designed. You got all the cables and stuff kind of hanging out in the back, and it's not uncommon
For some
to
people, it's an easy mix or miss.
it's not uncommon for it to catch on something, especially if you set it up, print something with it, and then it goes back into a closet, which is really easy to do with something this small because it is this small. And a lot of people that do this as a part-time hobby, like the smaller ones, so that they can set it up and then just kind of print a couple things and stick it away for a little while, or they set it up on the kitchen counter, print with it overnight while they're sleeping, and then put it away before the kids get up for breakfast.
Yep. And this is the newer printer where you don't have to worry about any fires or anything. It's all the new it's the newer firmware.
Okay.
So yeah, you can let this one run with no issues.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I am so bad with names. Canadian Locomotive Logistics. Yes. Dude, he's
he's the one that's got the GUI to run the locomotives.
Yeah, it's so cool.
I haven't watched the last couple Wednesday shows, but I've listened to them.
Okay. Yep.
I put YouTube on in my pocket and then stick it in my phone. I'm really surprised it didn't start trying to comment to you on Wednesday. Dude, it was hot. I was sweaty. I made so many damn text messages of just random letters to people because my pocket was just talking to people. Like, it would unlock itself and then talk to people. Yeah. Working outside and touchscreen phones are not the best.
Nope. But yeah,
Topaz is in the house. Hey, Topaz is here too.
I missed that. There he is.
Yeah, he popped in.
Good evening. Every time I see Easy Buds, I think of Buds from Fallout.
Oh, I know. I see Easy Buds and I think of other things that I actually don't do, that I've never done, but the other kind of buds.
Oh, Mother Nature.
Mother Nature buds. The sticky buds.
Sticky buds. Yeah,
it's a bicycle on his profile cover. So I thought it was a flower, but it's a bicycle. It's him in a purple shirt with a bicycle, or somebody with a purple shirt and a bicycle. I'm surprised that you can see that.
Now,
I'm surprised that I can see that.
Talking about 3D printers, where in the U.S. are you? Easy Buds. Where in the U.S.? I'm curious.
What are you trying to guess? Which kind of buds it is, based on where he's at?
Is it really sticky, or if he's from Thailand, it'd be Thai Bud, right? Or Thai stick, or whatever they call it. Texas. A little toasty down there.
Virginia mountains. Easy Buds is in the Virginia mountains. Okay.
Topaz is in. Well, who's in Texas?
Topaz is down in Texas.
Virginia Mountain, that's a beautiful area. Northern
You're not
Virginia.
Supposed to knock stuff over, man. He got excited that we asked him where he was, and he just like, I'm here. Oh no, I said the wrong thing, and knocked his lamp over. Scott's from Northern Virginia.
Cool. Welcome.
We all know that Train Guy in PA is from PA. If he wasn't from PA, it'd be a little weird for his.
I thought he was from Georgia.
Oh, dude. Anyway, Chuck, aka Train Guy in PA, I guess he said we can spill the beans. He is working on.
You know what? Oh, hold on. Nope. I would
Disney themed module.
Okay, there we go. And if you want to know the rest, follow Chuck.
Yeah.
Go to his channel and keep an eye out. Subscribe to the man, because he's remembering to charge his batteries.
Yeah, you need to display it out a little bit more so they can get a little bit lower. It's not quite low enough.
Almost.
Here, let me pull this way just a little bit. There. Now you can spread your legs out.
That sounds bad.
Spread them.
There we go. Can we see it better?
Up just a touch. There. Now they can kind of see it.
Can I zoom in with this camera? Oh, I can. Oh, it's upgraded.
You can break things now.
Yeah.
Let's take this and do that with it. Nope. Will it turn?
You're turning the whole pipe.
Yeah. Will it? I'm trying to get more light like down there at it, because it's because of the print head. It's really in the shadow. But there, that's good.
That works.
do we actually run trains while we're talking about trains and tech? Well, we could, but we can't. Because currently he has a piece of G-scale track sitting on top of his N-scale layout. And the G-scale locomotive that belongs on that track is right there in front of me, or on the wall over here, there, or up there. So we don't do a lot of running of trains, but we talk about a lot of trains sometimes.
Yeah.
But like I said, this week was more kind of tech focused.
And 3D printing with the possibility, to use the 3D printer with your trains, your layouts, buildings, bridges.
Topaz is designing an L-shaped shelf layout.
Oh, sweet.
So you can't just say that. You got to tell us what scale. Is it N scale? Is it HO scale? Is it super awesome and going to be is it L-shaped shelf layout? That's really hard to say. An L-shaped shelf layout in G scale? That'd be really cool. But yeah, if you're listening in HON3, he said something about that last week on Wednesday, didn't he?
What is that? The channel is really cool too.
Yeah,
and this guy has done some really beautiful work on it.
Going back to the gamer side of trains stuff again, like we did last week. Again, I follow Heist and Heist Trains on YouTube, and he doesn't have an N scale or an HON3 layout, but his buddy Leighton Moreland does in his garage, and it is gorgeous. Colorado narrow gauge.
No, you know what?
Did I tell you I heard back from them?
No,
I got an email back from them saying that hopefully by the end of the year they are going to be producing those decals and other scales.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so those will be fun to.
Now, hopefully, is it this Sunday that we're running ops?
Yes,
I'll try to get
live this Sunday after running is ops. So 3 to 5 is ops this Sunday.
So if everything works out right, this Sunday we should be live doing an ops session at Seegers, which is our local G-scale, our Garden Railway Club.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are in Des Moines, check us out. We're in Rural Hay Mall. You're welcome. Gates are open from noon to 3 for public.
And if you say the magic words, you may be able to get around the public blockades.
Sneak you in for the rest of or during the ops.
Yeah,
but we'll try to get some ops going.
And then next Sunday, not this upcoming Sunday, but the 31st, Sean and I are doing something special that you'll have to wait for video to see because there's no cell phone reception there.
I almost forgot about that. That's the 31st of
August. Yeah, not this weekend, but next weekend.
Oh,
nice. The HO shelf layout above multi-level N scale layout. Now just starting steering almost on the track. Cool.
What am I hearing?
I don't know. Is it? I thought it was him.
Where'd it come from? Oh, is it one of these?
Why is one of those making noise? They've been sitting there for like weeks on end.
Batteries, probably.
Oh. Okay.
You're fine. What?
I cleaned them, and some of them have batteries in them. I'm guessing that one still works.
Oh, whoops! Good job.
So now it's just
well, so it's your fault for cleaning them then.
No, that's his fault. He told me.
No, it's your fault for cleaning them. If you would have done what you normally do and just ignored them and not cleaned them, they wouldn't be making noise.
It is all good. No, we heard it was the Joker from one of those little
Yeah,
play.
the little play school
Yeah,
Batman thingies where the little guy's like that long and it's got the little feet and you can turn them. Yeah,
we could not figure out at first where it was coming from.
it was coming from an area of the basement that wasn't supposed to have noise.
I'll tell you what, who just ran some ops, and I was really impressed was Jimmy with DIY and Digital.
Yeah,
He did a really cool op session. He's moving some of his stuff around on his layout,
yeah,
and I loved it because he also explained, the horns. What was that? One for stop? Is it one for stop? Two for forward and three for reverse.
What, the horns?
Backwards, the horns.
Yeah.
And
if you're already moving forward, technically, and it's going to depend on where in the nation you are, what railroad you're running, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But 3 whistles while moving is asking your conductor for a station stop, and then 1 single whistle after that is saying that you're stopping at the next station or junction or whatever.
That's on the move.
That's on the move. And then if you are stopped before you proceed to move, usually it's 2 short is forward in relation to the front of the locomotive. 3 short is moving in reverse in regards to the location of the front of the locomotive.
See, and that's what I thought was really cool. He literally explained that. He's out of all the YouTube and the guys running ops.
Yeah,
I think Jimmy was the first one to actually explain the series of horns.
Yeah,
which really I was impressed.
I try to whistle or horn when I'm moving around when I'm doing ops at the club. Sometimes it gets a little tedious depending on which job you're doing, because like sometimes we've got several jobs. We've got 2 over the road jobs, a local that picks up from an interchange drop off point, and then a switch yard job, building trains. And like if you're doing the switch yard job, honking your horn or blowing your whistle every time you stop and start and move, it gets a little tedious. But I think sometimes also, there's exceptions for that. If you're
the easiest is, like me, I'm setting up another engine with some DCC.
Yeah.
No sound.
Is that one just going to be straight DCC?
Yep.
Oh, I thought you were doing sound with that one. I thought for whatever reason I thought that was a soundboard.
This is it's 4 amps. So, and I have grab that switcher.
Which one?
Chessie. Yeah. That's the one.
This little guy
that this is going to go into.
So the cool thing about this is you don't even need a 4 amp for this. You get away with an 1.5 amp.
Oh, probably, because it's just one.
There's no probably about it. I know you can get away with an 1.5 amp. I've tested one of these on an 1.5 amp.
Okay.
2 amp. Like this is going to draw 2 amps if you sit there and hold the axles solid. But moving, it's maybe going to draw maybe 1.25 amps at most.
Nice thing though, for a 4 amp, they're $50.
Yeah,
for these. Now on the other 2 that I did, I could see doing an HO on those with sound.
Yeah, no, that one you could see. The only problem with doing HO decoders with sound is the amplifier in the decoders is not that loud. So then you have to get a secondary amplifier board to kick it up just a little bit.
That's all good. That is all good.
But yeah, I mean, if you just want control and you want DCC control, yeah, I mean, just straight motor function boards or motor and light boards are cheap. Well, even for large scale.
You've seen this one, right? This setup.
Yeah, the.
See if
I can't remember what the name of it is.
See if I can hook up to it. It's the new throttle card,
Yeah, that's what it is.
but using
The Xbox controller.
an Xbox controller, and it feels really good in the hands.
Yeah.
A couple of the kids there really enjoyed it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should
Well, it's
say
because they
kids.
already know how to do it with one of those. To them, it's just playing a video game.
Oh, Apple. I am not a fan of Apple.
It said this was
There
going
it
to take
is.
an hour and 20 minutes, but it's. I mean, I guess it's only 22% done, but that's a lot of benchy for only being 22%.
Super elevated curves are awesome looking. That's cool. Okay. Kato makes the 19-inch.
Yeah, the super elevateds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are really
I don't know.
cool.
I don't know if you saw. Look up a couple. He's got a. He talks about a. Yeah. Him and August talk about the layouts that they have.
Okay. Oh, Easy Buds.
Yeah, Easy Buds and August. They both talk about the layouts that they have at home. I have a G scale Inglenook switching layout in my basement, just along a 16-foot wall. That's about it's two dead ends. Nothing fancy on that. In one side of my basement, the opposite side of my basement, I've got a 3-rail O gauge. Can't talk tonight. 3-rail O gauge dog bone. That has no landscaping on it whatsoever. Just track. My G scale one is ballasted, and then it's got some tufts of grass, and then the loading dock area back in the back has I've made it to look kind of like concrete, because eventually I was going to put like a warehouse and stuff back there, but it got to summer and then I got busy, so I haven't been able to get back to that one yet. And then
You know what?
upstairs I have a small upstairs I have a small 4x6 HO layout, that again it's just a really simple. It's just a single oval track for HO, just to test some stuff. Nothing fancy. I think it's got the rolled grass mat down, I think is all that is. And then I've got my little runny around end scale that I did an entire layout on one of Sean's T-junction modules. And then I've got a bunch of other single modules that I need to build and landscape. So I've got some fairly. What's the break, man? He's trying to actually run trains while we're talking about trains. But yeah, I've got a little bit of everything, and then I've got that 7.5-inch gauge guy. So yeah, I've got basically stuff in every scale, because I also have a 2-rail S that is technically my wife's because it was her father's, and it's in a box, so it's not set up and runnable. But if I wanted to, I could set it up and run it. So yeah.
I just lost. There we go.
Anybody working on anything neat tonight? Building anything? Printing anything? Anybody just running trains? Canadian? Yeah, Canadian guy.
The logistics.
Huh? Yeah.
You know, I'd love to be able to call you by your first name. Is it still on?
7.5-inch scale. Yes, it is larger than G. G scale is 129. 129 for what 4.5-inch, technically 4'8", is 132 in G. G is basically 45 millimeter track, and it's everything from 132 all the way up to 120.3. The 120.3 guys are, it's roughly 3-foot narrow gauge, and then the most of the stuff is produced in 129th scale though, for G. But 7.5 inch gauge, it's not 7.5 inch scale, it's 7.5 inch gauge. Usually it is 1.5 inch scale or 2.5 inch scale, depending on whether you're modeling standard gauge or narrow gauge. The narrow gauge stuff is 2.5 inch, and the narrow gauge stuff is 2.5 inch gauge. The standard gauge stuff is 1.5 inch scale. I'm tired. Check my messenger again.
I'm having an issue. It's only wanting to run in reverse.
Oh, yeah. He sent me a video of his entire basement. Yeah, Chuck's, or his
Chuck
train
did?
room. Yeah. Chuck's train room is crazy, you guys. Train guy in PA. Go check out his stuff. Go view his videos. Check out some of his previous stuff. His stuff that he's got coming up it sounds like it's really cool. But he just sent me a whole video of his walk around of a couple of his shelves that he's got, and the stuff that he does is just phenomenal. I wish I had time and skill to do. I wish I had time and skill to do half the stuff that I see you guys doing online. But between the wife, the 3 kids, the dogs, the cats, the full-time job, trying to make time for my own hobbies and I have hobby ADHD, so I've got all of the hobbies.
Pretty much.
Between the filament printing, the resin printing, the trains, the big trains, the little trains, the RC cars, the computer gaming, the console gaming.
Water?
What?
Any boats?
Do I have any boats?
Yeah.
I don't have any boats. Do I need any boats?
There's one. No.
Do I really like that balsa wood boat you've got out in the shop? Yes, I love it. Would I love to have it? Yes. Would I do anything with it? Probably not.
No.
I would make a trailer for it so I could haul it back and forth to the lake. I would launch it probably once, and then put it back on the trailer, and it would sit on the shelf.
It can be addictive, though.
Oh, I know.
I'll tell you that.
It's all addictive. It's all addictive. The hobby ADHD is very addictive.
I think
I normally get around to my indoor hobbies like the trains and the 3D printing stuff and the more the more time consuming stuff usually happens in the winter when I'm not outside all day long every day.
Now, I was going to show running some trains, but it looks like I got a slight issue between. I don't know. It's like a lost connection.
What now?
Oh, trying to run the BNSF.
Right.
But she's stuck in reverse.
Uh-oh.
Okay, let's power it off and see what happens. Nope, see, it's still got power to the track. And it's DCC, so disconnect. It's
Man. Yeah, I am envious of your layout, Chuck. You have some nice stuff. You got some nice you have some nice nice stuff there. I wish I had time to do stuff like that. And again, the sad part is the hobby ADHD. I get started on doing like scenicking part of a layout, and then I'm waiting for the glue to dry to be able to start on the next part of the layout. And by the time the glue has dried on that part of the layout, I've moved on to 4 other things at that time. And then I get back around, oh yeah, that's where I was on that one. And so now I can do something else.
Oh, come on. How familiar? Oh, there it is. How familiar are you with? I don't want to delete it.
Me?
Yeah, with Apple.
Not at all.
Okay.
The last Apple product I had was when I was in high school, and it was an iPod. I have zero experience with anything Apple technologically related. I am an Android guy through and through.
Oh, likewise.
Changing a camera and then calling it the next version and charging another $15,000 for a phone is, I mean, I guess Samsung does the same thing, but
Oh, not as bad as this though.
yeah, no.
It works. I mean, I was going to say it works great with this. It worked great at the.
Well, we know which kind of buds he's talking about now. There's nothing wrong with that, though. If it helps you relax and enjoy your trains, then so be it. Nothing wrong with nothing wrong with partaking as long as you're responsible.
My honest opinion is, I think alcohol's worse.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
My nephew has PTSD. He was over in Iraq, and I'll see him without, and then I'll see him with, and different person altogether.
Yeah.
So yeah, I personally have nothing against it either.
Yeah.
Hey, I have Call of Duty on the phone.
Shit.
Oh, there it is. Is that what I wanted? Oh, okay. I figured that out. I might be able to get an engine running around here in a second. We'll see.
Oh, we have been going for an hour and 17 minutes.
We have?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it is.
We'll give it one more shot here.
It is 10 minutes to 8 here.
And we don't. Oh, hey, it shows connected. Let's see if I can connect to the train. Select an engine.
Did he do it? Did he do it, guys? Anyway, we never actually. I had him bringing this down, and we never actually talked about it.
The narrow,
this little 120 millimeter narrow module for filling in gaps between stuff.
Well, the coolest is if you use a 17-inch, like I have an inside-outside corner.
Yeah,
that's the perfect spacer.
Yeah, to make it match up with other stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. So if you, and the other cool thing is, too, guys, he does do custom stuff. So if you are using his modules and you do have some kind of fancy something or other where you do have an inside outside, or you need you're trying to fit into a specific room space instead of on some tables or something, like you're trying to use these for like an around the room, which would be really cool because then you can just take it up and move it, like you're trying to fit around, and he can and will custom make modules for specific sizes if you guys need him to.
No luck today. You know what, guys? I'll get this going. I did a couple shots.
Wednesday. No, I'm saying Wednesday. Oh. He'll have it running by Wednesday. He probably won't, but he'll say he will. Topaz wants to make this a 2-hour stream. I think if I made this a 2-hour stream, my wife would murder me because she's expecting me home by 9, and she didn't seem like she was the happiest about that.
Yeah, happy wife is a happy life.
We might run about another 10 minutes, make it an hour and a half.
Yeah, we can do that.
Get the bench sheet a half done.
So this is the throttle. Oops, where's my camera? There it is. I like it's pretty cool. It works great at the club. But for some reason, I'm having issues here at home. I'll just have to figure that out. But my controller, though, I've accidentally left it running for over a week. That could
Forgot to turn that off switch on.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Oh.
But it's all good. It is all good. And hopefully by Wednesday, I'll have this mess cleaned up. But how many hoppers do I have now? 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to start assembling hoppers. Oh, you haven't seen my green one?
I haven't seen your green one. You need to make some trucks for them.
I like these in here.
Yeah, like you need to start assembling them so that you can put them on cars, so you can start running cars.
Oh, you know what? I do need to do a couple changes. Here's the trucks we're talking about. But I need to get rid of that because these are going to be body mounted couplers. Check that out.
Canadian, there's nothing wrong with listening while driving. That's what podcasts are for.
Yeah.
That's like I said before, I stick it on in my pocket and listen to it while I'm at work on the Wednesdays that he does Wednesday shows. Speaking of which, every Wednesday, early-ish morning, 10 o'clock on Wednesdays, he does Coffee with Klondike. It's a lot more train-centric. I mean, it is kind of like this, but it's a lot. He tends to talk a lot more about trains, and on
new
that
videos
one, he
coming
shows
out.
off other people's videos and yeah. Coffee with Klondike is a much more better put together show than Trains and Tech ever will be.
Trains and Tech, we're having fun.
Like I always said, we're gonna have to find a new day for it because
and Thursday's out.
Yeah, Thursdays are out. Fridays are out. Yeah, if you go to Sean's Wednesday show, if you go to his YouTube channel and then under his lives, then you go to his previous Wednesday show, you should be able to find the chat from that show up on there somewhere. Canadian Locomotive Logistics actually has an online GUI where you can click in and actually run one of his locomotives on his layout.
Let's see if I can find it. Actually, I think he just put the GUI on the YouTube channel itself too.
Oh, okay.
Which is really cool. You know what I'm going to do?
It's really cool.
I am going to Canadian Locomotive. You know what? I'm going to call you CLL.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, but I don't know.
Okay, just to make life easier for us, CLL. Let me go in here and do something. And what I'd love you to do is to post a link.
He is driving. It is probably not safe for him to post a link.
Oh, I didn't catch that part.
Yes. He is currently on the road.
Well, we definitely don't want to do that. So what I'll do is, let me see if I can find it, and I'll post a link to it. Usually
if you're trying to make him a moderator, he's already a moderator.
Okay. Oh, yes?
Yeah, CLL is already a moderator. You did that on Wednesday. You already did it last Wednesday so that he could post the link, but I think Dennis posted the link for him.
Oh, yeah. Now that you say it. Oh, where? Oops, too many things in my way. Let me switch over here to...
I'm getting a little bit of spider webbing, but not too much.
I could be temp of the nozzle, or it could be retraction a little bit. But the nice thing with that is a little torch lighter.
Like, could it possibly be that the filament's a little damp too?
Yeah,
well, no, it's not switching out weird. So,
well, that was an open spool.
Yeah, it was an open spool that's almost gone. So it wouldn't surprise me if it's a little moistury also.
It's what
48. Yeah,
48% down here. So it is a little moist.
Yeah, no, my $75 investment is I'm happy with it. I'm happy with my
I
little
was gonna
thing.
say, if you're not, I'll just let me know.
Well, you still owe me for a couple other train cars,
Oh, I totally forgot about those.
huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually,
you said you wanted them.
oh, I do.
This this crazy guy who, if the camera was tilted up more, or if you watched his Wednesday shows, you'd see the logging locomotive that's above me. And then the only other modern locomotives he has are a little 25-ton switcher, a little 40-ton switcher, this little European guy, and a really old Alco F unit. There we go. He posted it.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, guys. This is that link that we were talking about to go run a train on CLL's layout. Um, yeah, it's so cool. But this guy buys two of the straight up the biggest train cars in G scale that they make. The only other larger train car is the 3-pack and 5-pack well cars, because technically those are one car because it's just a coupler on either end and then they're all strung together. But I picked up a couple. There you go. He moved it. So he's got logging locomotives. Look, I'm dual screens. I'm like a kid. I can dual screen.
There you go. Oh, he was happy when he got his second screen.
But
I got to change that.
but yeah, I picked up a couple of are they 84 or 86 foot auto racks? How long are how what is the
Those are
length of a
long.
current modern auto rack?
They got to be longer than 80. I'd like 84 at least,
I was gonna say, are they 84 or 86 foot? I don't remember.
if not 86.
I acquired two of them through some.
Finagling.
Some people would say backdoor dealings. Other people would say I laid claim to them before other things. Other people did. Anyway, it's 89 foot. 89 foot. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, I acquired these two auto racks, and they are just absolutely massive, even for me. And I run modern stuff, but I just I don't know. I'm probably not going to run them. So I asked Sean. I mean, I took him to the club and I was like, "Hey, somebody give me what I paid for these." And Sean was like, "Okay,
No problem. Especially
So-
on those.
So when he pays for them, he will take ownership of two 89-foot G scale auto racks that are 3 foot long or more.
I was gonna say if not more. Oh, my focus is way off.
I like, yeah. Most of my stuff is all 1960s current. I do have a couple steamers, and I do have some like Woodside boxcars and stuff like that. At least for my G. When I say that, I'm talking about my G scale stuff. My other scales are just all over everything. All those are I bought what was cost effective to purchase at the time. so my smaller scales are all just kind of all over the place. Could be 1900 steam all the way up to modern Tyco diesels and stuff like that. But what I really like running is I like running my. I've got two 5-pack well cars, and then I just picked up 3 more single well cars for double stacks.
There we go.
And so I like to run those because they those double stacks in the 5-packs are it's a 10-foot long car because it's 5 yeah, you guys understand, it's a 10-foot long car for all intents and purposes. And so running both of those back to back, I can stick one locomotive on the head end, one locomotive on the tail end, and it runs really, really nice. Thank you. It was weird seeing them on both screens. But then Sean started printing up these 2-bay hoppers, and those are really, really cool. And I'm going to start printing up a bunch of those too once I get some of the other stuff that I've got to print taken care of. And like I said, I may have a line into a guy to get some really cool niche water slides for them when we start printing them.
Yes. Well, you can say who it is.
Yeah, the Heiss YouTube maker Heiss. His ES&D and ES&DT, he does water slide decals for HO scale. And I asked him if he'd make some G1s, and they said they might, by the end of the year, have multiple scales. So I may have some 2-bay hoppers, or maybe some 50-foot containers, or not containers, 50-foot boxcars, labeled up in his ES&D and ES&DT stuff.
Have a good one, CLL.
Yep. Have a good night, man.
We're not too far behind you.
Yeah, 7.5-inch gauge. I have basically this. Can I grab it while dropping it? I have basically this in 7.5-inch gauge, and it has 2 deep cycle marine batteries and a 24-volt 30-watt motor, and the chassis of the thing is 3/8 plate. The chassis alone weighs 150, 160 pounds, and then the batteries, and thankfully the cab of it is made out of this, so it's really, really light. But yeah, the locomotive itself weighs 400 pounds maybe. The cab is not sturdy enough for me to sit on, but yeah, I mean, there are guys that ride on the engines of their locomotives.
Yep.
All the steam guys all ride on their tenders.
Yep.
And
it'd be hot to ride on the engine.
Yeah. And yeah.
Ooh, that one sounds interesting. World War II trench engine.
Ooh, cool. But yeah, most of the 7.5-inch guys, they usually have, if they're running diesel, they've got their diesel locomotive, and then they've got a flat car or a box car or something that's reinforced that they sit on to control the train. Yeah, it's fun. I am trying to get mine, the electrics figured. I'm going to try to get the electrics in mine figured out. That way I can take it next weekend, and then just borrow one of their
something to ride
on cars.
Oh, what's
assuming this coupler fits with the couplers they have up there. Otherwise, it's going to look really cool in their yard going back and forth, and that's about all it's going to do.
Well, it's all remote too, so that's,
it is all remote. So I can just stand there and do it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they've got a spur that you can run on.
No, they just got a bunch of yard tracks that I can fiddle around in and just stay off the lane.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah, there's like 3 different yards up there to mess with. But yeah, no, it's definitely going to be, next weekend's going to be fun. This weekend's going to be fun. And then, yeah, it's going to be fun. Yeah. It's fun.
That print's turning out really good.
Yeah, it is.
So you know what the basis of tonight was pretty much the 3D printer. You know, the tech side of it. You can get into it affordably. I mean, when you look at it, $75,
$75,
and he's got a nice little printer.
So all in to get started, if I were to buy this and not have filament, not have an SD card, not have anything like that, the filament or the printer was $75. A roll of filament, and you don't even need to get the high speed anything.
Just generic.
You can just go with generic filament that's like $15 on Amazon, and a generic 8 gig card. Or no, is that a 512?
That was 8.
Yeah,
Or yeah,
a generic 8 gig micro
those are
SD card
cheap.
is like you can get 2 of them for like $6.
Yep.
So I'm at less than $100 for the whole thing. Are you actually printing this benchy out of PETG?
Is that what I gave you?
It says Rapid PETG.
Oh,
That might account for some of the stringing too, because it's not heating it up all the way.
no,
Because I
but
normally print
you
PETG
know
at like
what?
250.
No, I could have sworn because it was my PLA. I am now. Now
The
that you
spool
say
says
that,
Rapid PETG.
and it shouldn't look this good. Oh my gosh!
230, yeah, 230 to 260. So we're actually cold printing some PETG.
Yeah, let's go ahead and just for fun, let's do the top at 230.
2?
Yeah. I am really blown away. Okay, that's a bonus for this little printer,
We're gonna jump to 235,
and that'll get
just
rid of
because.
the stringiness.
Yeah. I was just looking at that and I'm like, Rapid Pet G. Oh, we're printing in Pet G, and I was like, wait.
Yep, no, it was mixed in. Here's the PLA.
So this is going to be a hellaciously sturdy. Well, no, it probably won't be very sturdy because we may have layer adhesion issues.
It's gonna be fun to. We'll break it apart later.
Yeah.
And show you how close it looks.
Yeah.
That's the PLA.
Yeah. I was like, that spool looks really familiar, and it's like, oh, that's because it's the same PETG that I use.
Yep, PETG is the white lettering.
But yeah,
good stuff.
Yeah, 200 to 230, so that 220 would have been perfect for this.
Yep.
Whereas the 220 is a little, yeah, PETG needs to be a little hotter to melt right.
Yeah, usually I'm doing like depends. That right there is probably about 235, 240. That's what I do.
This says 230 to 260. I'm usually printing PETG about 255.
Right, a little hot.
Yeah.
Each printer
I like it a little. I like it a little hot on mine because my room's a little colder.
Well,
and if you're going a little hotter, you can go a little faster sometimes too.
Yeah, and you're running a Cartesian, which is open versus like the
yeah. I'm running a bed slinger that's just it's cooling itself off as it's moving around.
Now you have 2.
Now I have 2. Yeah.
Oh wow, that just blows my mind. And that cube turned out perfect.
Yeah. The I'm looking at it and just a little there's a little bit of a weirdness right at the bottom of the Y and right at the bottom of the top of the X where the point comes in.
Okay.
But
no.
Yeah, it didn't elephant's foot. Well, it couldn't elephant's foot because it wasn't hot enough to elephant's foot. That might have been part of the adhesion issue too.
Yep. Oh, I bet you it was.
Yeah, we printed a little test cube and it worked out great.
Oh my, we are human.
Yeah.
You know what? We've been at it for we took it over 30.
We're an hour. We're an hour and 40 minutes.
Yep. Your wife is gonna beat her purse against the wall, and you're gonna.
Yep. Yep. I am.
She's a wonderful woman.
I love her dearly. I love her to death.
But we have fun making fun of our wives. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way.
Just because I can.
Yeah. But
I'm gonna
hey,
kick
they
this
do
up
the same
just a
with
little
us.
more. And then I'm gonna kick.
Speed it up a little bit.
Yeah. I'm gonna see how fast it can. I'm gonna kick it up 10%. I kicked the nozzle up to 250 and I'm speed's at 110%.
That's moving a little faster.
Well, the speed was already at 100. I don't know if it's 100 millimeters a second or just 100%.
That's 100%.
Okay.
Whatever.
So now I'm at 110.
There you go.
But it didn't have a percent sign behind it, so it just said 100, but it didn't say percent.
Yeah,
so I'm assuming it's 100%.
Yeah. So
yeah,
put it in
FR frame rate, right? It says FR 110%.
Yeah, there you
so
go.
I'm assuming that's frame rate.
But on that note,
yeah, Easy Buds is kicking off. It's nice. It's nice. Thank you for stopping by, man. For sure. Subscribe. Like I said, every Wednesday he does a show. Come this winter, I'll pop back on and I'll be sitting where he's sitting and he sits where I'm sitting. Because I produce his show over the winters to help him keep track of everything.
Keeps his ass out of trouble.
Yeah, keeps my ass out of trouble. Makes me spend more money on bullshit, but keeping my ass out of trouble keeps me from being bored at home.
No, that's not. That's a good buy. I think that's an awesome buy.
Yeah.
That is an awesome buy.
But yeah, guys, like and subscribe if you haven't. Go back, watch some of his old videos.
Yeah, thank you.
Follow Chuck, Train Guy in PA. He's got some really cool videos.
I hope you use the. Oh, I can't even say that because the moment I do it, it'll give it away. Never mind.
Tomorrow night, Sean does a show with
Our Ballard Designs.
Our Ballard Designs,
making it up
on Our Ballard Designs channel.
Yep, and we talk pretty much about anything CNC and videos pertaining to be it lasers, routers, 3D printers.
Yeah.
So yeah, come check it out. A bunch of good guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, on that note, I think we're good. Yeah. Everybody have a wonderful night. Stay on track.
Have a good night, all. Enjoy your evenings.
Yes. Stay cool.